All right, we're back. Episode 3, continuing Jaws ride and the surrounding area. So I really want to continue working on the gift shop that we started yesterday. And it needs like a lot of work. So I'm going to get started and try to just fix it up a little bit. So starting with the windows, I don't know why these are so opaque, and I don't know if there's a way to like change that. I guess I could just make them a little darker. That works. Maybe I'll do that to all of the windows. Oops. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then I think I'm gonna add something to this window here to just make it, I don't know, look a little nicer, I guess. Oops. Definitely need to change this color. Oh, we need to pull these colors again. Let's see. All right, that is good. Instead of having it like right down the middle. Oh, no. All right, let's try that again. I want to try doing it like sort of off-centered. Maybe bring this down a little bit. And then something like that, but 2. And then I can take this and I think I just want to put one up here, but make it a little bit thicker. How bad does that look in the inside, though? Let's see. Okay, we're actually pretty good. So I think that's a good size. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Okay, so I feel like that's good. And then I don't know, I might want to put like a little shelf here and do like some sort of window display. I think if I come here, and make this a lot smaller. And I can put like a sign on the window. And this is like exactly what you would see at Universal. Let's do that and then change the color to like gold and change the font a little. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And then I'm just going to copy this. We'll change this to oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, just like a little something to dress it up. And then I think I want to put like some sort of light on either side of this. Probably go with our aquatic options. So let's change this color. Something like this. And then I don't know how high I want it. I think I'm just going to line it up like with this. I should probably bring in one of our guests for reference. Let's do that. All right. Let's bring in a guest just so I have a size reference because I tend to make everything too big. Yeah, I think I want to make these a little smaller. That's probably good. And then I'll move them. Just making sure they're still on the wall. And then move this one. Maybe I want it further, right? I feel like it would look better if it was just a little bit further. Not much. I think I like that better. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this one so that, oops, so that they're the same height. There we go. And then I could be using snap distance, but I'm just going to do this for now because close enough. All right, I kind of like that. And I'm a little bit concerned with the color of the building that it's coming across a little too Western, but I'm going to leave it for now because the color I wanted to make it was red, but my main Q building is already red. I could do it like a weathered gray, but I'm going to leave it for now. Okay, so we have something up there. Do we want to add like another level here maybe? What do we have for pieces that I can steal from? Okay. Oh, that is a big piece. All right, let's do this. The only thing about using the grid is, yeah, I'm going to have to use like custom pieces because this isn't going to work unless I make it a separate building, but I feel like it's just easier to use the custom pieces. So let's do that. I'll just change the color. And then, yeah, I didn't think that was lined up. So first let's line it up. Oh, there we go. I think that's gonna be good. And then I don't want it to like cover the whole thing, but maybe if I start here, I can kind of space it. And then I'll just hopefully be able to center it this way. I didn't realize that was popping through the roof. All right, I feel like that is probably good. I'm going to pull it forward just a little bit. Something like that. I really should have used the roof piece as a guide because that's really going to dictate how far apart this can be. Okay, I think we'll do something like that. And then I'm just going to copy one of these pieces. We'll turn it 90 degrees and then bring it to the corner. That's good. Perfect. And this is just going to add like, I don't know, make it less flat on the top, add a little bit of interest. Even though nothing will be up here, it's purely decoration. I really don't think this is even, but I don't know if it's the line that's throwing me off. No, that's definitely not even. Okay. This is why we don't try to eyeball things, but we're going to keep doing it. Better? I barely moved it, but I feel like that is better. Okay. And then I think this is a separate building, but I'm going to steal this piece anyway. Oh, is this on a grid? Ooh, I don't. Can I split it from the building though? Let's see. And then move it. Okay, this is when eyeballing it really works out because that's pretty much a perfect fit. I mean, come on, did we guess that right or what? All right. I do think I wanted to come over just a little bit. Maybe not. And then ooh, okay. All right. Yeah, that works. And then I just need the little tiny piece that goes. So this is aquatic something, right? Corrugated. Oh, do we not have a piece that's going to work for that? Because this is way too big. Let's just try to look at. Like this would. That's the size that we need. I'm going to try searching aquatic again because I can't imagine. Yeah, we really just don't have that size. So, we'll have to use something else. That didn't work. Wooden wall. That's not a bad option at all. Blocks. Brick. I feel like the Viking is probably the best option so far. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. And then maybe we could use some of the stone inside for a little contrast. Let's see. All right. I don't think this is going to look good, but I mean, it's not the worst. Yeah, no, I don't like it. We'll go with the wood and maybe try to recolor it so that it matches a little bit better. Let's see if we can get that spacing right again. Um, Close. Okay. And then oh, so this just isn't. See if that's better. Nope. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this lined up. I don't have angle snap on, but it just keeps tilting way too much. This is going to have to be one of those good enough situations, I think. Yeah, what the heck? Okay, way worse. Let's do this. If I can line it up with one of these edges. Then bring it back in. Okay, that worked. All right, so I feel like that brought a lot more life to the building. And then I just want to put like windows. Is this 2? Yeah, this is definitely 2 windows. I just want one. And then maybe do like 3 across. I'm going to try to see if I can sink these in a little bit, though. Not really. Nope. I just hate how much they pop through. Or like pop out, I guess. All right. That will have to do. This might be one that we put snapping distance on, right? Okay. Maybe 3 apart. And then just kind of shift them. All right, now we take it off. think that's good. And then I want to copy these. Actually, I kind of want them to be the same height though, right? Just so from the water, we're also getting a nice looking building. I should have done angle snap. Let's do angle snap. Okay, do this. Pull them through. There we go. Perfect. All right. I don't really like how the roof kind of just ends. So, what kind of roof is this? Viking tile. Let's see if we can maybe add a trim. Oops. Can I just like edit building and then add it to that? Okay, that's good. Can I move it? Maybe if I just decrease that. No. Really? Can I split it and then move it? And then it's still going to be off. I'm going to have to do split that and then duplicate it. Okay. I feel like that was more complicating than it should have been. But we did it. And then copy, bring it over here. I feel like that kind of fixes the spacing between the roof and the windows too. So I like it. We'll leave it. And then like maybe I should put a sign here, like instead of, because I could do one right here, kind of like sticking out that says Amity Gifts, but what if I did it up top instead? Let's see what we have for letters. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess we don't really have a choice, right? Unless I do a sign. I guess I could do that. like something probably more like this. I think this is going to help a little more. There we go. Originally, I was thinking of doing like freeform letters up here, but maybe the move is to do like an actual sign. And then we'll just build like something that looks like a support. So now I have to decide. I kind of want to pull in the golds, like from down here. And then maybe use that dark. No, I don't know. I guess we could just leave it like that. Do we make this bigger? At a certain point, we're just blocking everything we did up top, though, so I don't want to make it too big. Maybe that. Do I center it over the door? Or do I center it over this? We're going to just center it over this. So there's that. And then I kind of like to use this instead of the sign text just because I can make it bigger. So that's what I'm going to do. We are one letter short. And then just, I don't think those are the same size, but I guess we can tell if we match up the eye. Yeah. Those are not the same size. That might be close. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then I can select both of these. Maybe. There we go. Center. And then make them bigger together. Okay, and then had a thought. I guess it's not really the right shape. Maybe. Does that work? Hi! Just building my gift shop for Jaws. Okay. I think we're going to go with it. And then just bring it to the other side. And I feel like that's believable. Always. Got to make some money. So we're building a replica of the Jaws ride from Universal Studios, but with a lot of creative freedom. So we're trying to keep it like in theme of what I think would be at Amity Island. But when we get off the ride, I just want like a gift shop that people can go into and spend money, more money. So that's what we're working on right now. We have kind of like the queue line over here where people are going to get on the ride, take it around, and then they'll get off over here. We also have a queue line just in case they decide they want to take it from this station to this station. The mechanics in this game are kind of wonky, where if you have a boat ride, you have to have two stations. So yeah, that's the goal. Just going for like a coastal, like Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, Cape in general kind of vibe. What you would see in Amity Island if it was a real place. Yeah. So not anything that's existing today, just what matches the vibe. I kind of want to keep these lights on all the time. I was thinking about that last night, how the lights only come on at night in this game. And then I was like, it might be nicer if they were on all the time. It actually does cost more money to keep them on all the time, but it's all about aesthetics here. I have unlimited funds. It really does. The game, yeah, um, animatronics cost money to run, and oh, these are already on, I think. They definitely look like they're already on. I wonder if it's like a sensor and it's like, hey, it looks dark in here. I'm gonna turn on. Okay. So those are all permanently on. We have like something holding up the sign, but I still feel like it's kind of flimsy. So I'm just gonna add like what would make it believable. I don't know if we have any sort of like brackets. Okay. Oops. This, but much bigger. Possibly. This, but much smaller could also work. I think it's definitely supposed to be flipped, but it actually fits better this way. It's also supposed to hold a light or like a basket, so we're not going to get too technical with it. I just want it to be touching more, but um, we're just coming into the sign slightly. So I feel like that's believable. Who's going to know? All right. No signs are falling on our guess. Okay, this looks much better than when we started. All right, we're going to go inside. Maybe. I feel like I need to put something here, and I can't reuse that piece. So maybe we can reuse the netting from the beginning of the queue. There is weather in this game, but it's like not good, I guess. From what I can tell, I've never seen weather change on its own, like sporadically, except for once when I was playing like the actual, I guess, I don't know what you call it, campaign or challenge mode, story mode, whatever it is. Um, but like in here, you have to manually change the weather. So like it's sunny right now, clear, cloudy, light rain. I actually kind of really like that aesthetic. And heavy rain. I don't think we have snow. Windy only matters like you can see the trees blowing in the wind. Oh my gosh. I did not I don't know what I did. Um what is that? Yeah. And they're supposed to be coming out with a challenge mode, so I kind of hope that it leverages weather, like weather's a bigger component in the game than it is now. Because like hypothetically, if it just randomly rained every so often, like it would in Florida, right? I feel like it rains every single afternoon in Florida. Then you might sell more umbrellas in a gift shop. Um, or if it's like really, really hot and sunny, then you might sell more like sunscreen. I don't know. I don't think they're doing a good job leveraging it the way that they could. We're going to put it back to sunny because who doesn't like a sunny day? This net is definitely going inside the building, but maybe it's just in the wall. Is this as small as it can go? Yeah. I think I'm going to put like a rock because it needs something. And then we're going to use our little grass trick. And 11:30. Ugh, I don't miss meetings. But thanks for hanging out. Um, right. So in our last stream, someone gave me the idea of just turning these upside down for like a beachy grass. And it's not the best, but it does the job. Yeah, we're going to stick with the small one. And then I can actually, maybe I do want to use the bigger one. It really just looks like they just bunched together a bunch of the small ones, though. Let's see. I don't want like a lot of it sticking through because there shouldn't be a ton of grass, but it's the Cape and we do have grass poking through our sand. Or really, I feel like it's sand where grass is supposed to be. I think that's more like what's happening. Okay. And then I'm just going to put it over here. Maybe sink this down a little bit more. All right. I like it. I'm into it. I'm going to pull the trash can from over here. I didn't theme this to Amity, only because I was originally going to use the barrel because I've been using the barrel a lot in the decor here, but I'm worried that if I keep using it like for trash cans and stuff, it's going to come across too Western. So we went with more of like a studio theme. We'll put one over here too. All right, I feel like this is really coming along. I might want to copy these lights over here. Just going to duplicate it. And then bring it on over. All right. And they're on 24/7 because we don't care about our electric bill here. I feel like it would look really nice if I put some sort of ledge there. Let's go. Maybe that wasn't the best thing. Plank. Oh, this is like a flat plank. I think beam is what we want. Okay, this might be too big, but we're gonna see. Why do I keep missing it? There we go. And then I feel like that's good. Okay, my little one is going to be waking up any minute now. So when that happens, I am going to end the stream, obviously, but I might have a few more minutes to go. I really like that. Okay. Let's go inside. We have not much going on in here yet. I have a boat hanging from the ceiling. This little life tube. I don't know what it's called. Life ring. Okay. And then a boat shoved through the floor that I think I'm going to try to put shelving in for the gift shop. Because I feel like, I don't know, I just wanted it to be a little more creative. I don't like the pieces that we have for the gift shop. I think they're a little bit boring, and I get it. They need to be modular to like snap together and just make it easy for everyone. And we can recolor them. I don't know. I want something more. So I'm thinking if I can't fit a shelf in here, then I might just do like a couple racks of faux shelving and then use the gift shop pieces so that it's still a functioning gift shop that generates revenue. All right, so don't want to go through the wall. I really don't think anything is going to fit in here. Why are we? Oh, because there's no path. I have to add pathing to this entire place first. So let's do that. Go into the stamp tool. This is a really big stamp. I really wish that the stamps could snap to buildings. I feel like that would make it so much easier. I could snap to the station that I have, but it's not going to be. All right. Just do it ourselves. We have rotation on. Intersecting terrain because there's water under here. Dude. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like terraform. Yeah, there's all water under here. Oh man. Okay. Every time I delete the water and then put it back in, it freezes a little bit. So, oh, oh, okay. I see you. Oh, yeah, I see it. There's like a whole section over here that I just ignored. Okay. This is going to be more work than I thought. Can we just, is this the right height? Okay, that's the right height. That's the wrong sand, right? Okay. Where are we? I'm going to increase this and increase this. Ooh, that's way too big. That's probably good. Okay, but we don't want it like poking through the ride though. It's so weird that they let you put a station over water, but you can't put a path at the same height over that same water. Okay. That's probably good. I hope. Make sure. I'm just gonna, for sanity's sake, just take a little extra time and make sure it's fully covered. All right. Let's try this. Ooh, let me fix this section though, too. Okay. Let's add our water back in. Are we good? Yeah. Water is where it is supposed to be. Perfect. All right. So now, let's see if it lets us add path. Oops, that's the ceiling. A little premature. Little premature. Okay. All right. Let's line this up. I feel like if that's not like perfect, it's probably close enough. This is the episode of Close Enoughs. And then, just like last time, we are making it visible right now, and then we'll go back and we'll make it invisible when everything is where we want it to be. All right, and then I don't want it to snap though. I don't want to just snap to the other path over here because I don't want them to be able to like go through the walls. Or maybe I could use barriers. Okay. So I'm just going to leave a little bit of gap from the wall just to make sure they're not walking through walls. And then again, go back in and then one last time. It's probably good. Okay. And then I just want to get like a little tiny path to connect them. Oh, that's as tiny as we get. So, I mean, it's a perfect size for that, but they're going to walk through the doors. I guess I could just open the door. Oh, no, I can't. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I've seen people like sink barrier pieces. I don't know if it works. I used barriers for the first time in my little seafood shack. But I don't even think this park is open. And honestly, I don't even know where the entrance is because this is the only thing I've worked on. Oh, here it is. Maybe. I don't have an entrance. I just have these. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I've done nothing but this. And my original intention was to just make the Jaws ride, make it a blueprint, and that was going to be it. But then I kept adding buildings, and I was like, well, if I have a building here for this station, then I need a building for this station. And if I have a gift shop here, it makes more sense to have a gift shop over here. And yeah, it just kind of, snowballed. I like this a lot more than when we started, though. This is looking really good. Okay. So now that we have the floor in, I think now we can place our pieces. I keep forgetting how small the postcard display is. Maybe we'll put rafts. I can't like make it sideways though, right? So that means that they come at it from the angle of the arrow. That's why it snaps that way. Okay. What about floats? I mean, I don't have any water around here, but I feel like this is kind of in theme. I guess I need to put a counter in. So maybe we'll do that over here. Facilities. I want to see if we have any blueprints for the gift shop. And I don't think that we do, but how do I turn off workshop? I can see only my creations. Source. Okay. Oh, that is disappointing. Okay. So we'll create a custom one. I think my little one's probably going to be waking up soon. So maybe we'll call it, and then we'll come back and do the interior of the gift shop next time. But I think this is a really good start. I really like it. Yeah. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And yeah, hopefully I'm back on later. If not, I'll be on tomorrow. But have a good rest of your day. Bye, everyone.